This is the BSG Starcraft 2 Cup. This is round 3, game 2, and we have Zia up against oGsTheFlame. Zia spawning in the 9 o'clock position here on Lost Temple as the Green Terran, and we have down in the 7 o'clock position oGsTheFlame. Obviously not a member of OGS, but it still looks freaking cool in front of your name. Anyway, so the map is Lost Temple. Zia did lose last game in a pretty economy-less game despite going 30 minutes. Still, oGsTheFlame kind of initiated that with very heavy roach and one base play, but just didn't transition. Zia didn't transition, whereas oGsTheFlame did take a second and third and actually started building drones. That was what kind of lost it for him. Hopefully we'll see a better game this game. Map is Lost Temple. Zia has picked it. Obviously, being a Terran, he understands the advantage he gets with it, and the advantage is this cliff right here above oGsTheFlame's expansion. If he puts a siege tank here, a bunker with a couple of marines in it, and a turret, honestly, 200 out of 200 ground army isn't going to touch that. It's really hard. You can take out this entire natural. Once you've taken out your opponent's natural, have such a massive advantage, it's not even funny. He needs to get that natural back up, which costs him minerals. He needs to repopulate it, because you usually kill a few drones with that, and you can just expand yourself, and Terran expanding when Zerg's on one base is just a joke. Still, Zia walling off as every good player should do against Zerg. Actually, some people don't wall off against me, actually. Well, when I ladder. This is in Diamond as well. Some people don't wall off as Terran, and they try a nice early push with like Marines, and that obviously I can't really attack back. But once the push is dead, I just run into his base and kill him. Really, I mean, I can hold off most pushes. Obviously, nothing wins every single game 100% of the time. So if you're ever playing against Zerg and you're Terran or Protoss, wall off, seriously. Even if you have early pressure coming, plan for the later game, wall off early so they can't counterattack. We have got a pull, then a gas coming from oGsTheFlame. This is a roach build, calling it early. Basically, if he took gas before pull, it would be a speedling build, and if you got a hatchery already, it'd be a fast expand. They're the main sort of things with Zerg. Later gas means you're not going to get a fast circling speed, but hey, he might prove me wrong, obviously. But hey, this is what I would do. Expansion should be coming down here. Trick with Zerg as well. When you have 200 minerals, start moving this drone down the expansion, so it gets up quicker. The faster this expansion gets up, the safer it is. Whilst it's building, it's vulnerable because it can't see anything. See, Zia could be building a bunker right there, and he couldn't see it. Which is another tip as well, send an Overlord down there to scout for it. Jeez, I'm like telling you all my secrets here today, guys. Lucky Zerg players that are tuned in. Second gas going up from Zia. This is looking like a Banshee build. Really? I'm putting that out there. Double gas this early. Banshee plays very good with this. We did see a barracks last time. In fact, if he gets a factory next, I'd definitely say he's going Banshee. What he could do, though, is a build I was talking about. Get a reactor here, get a factory here, get some Hellions out to harass early. In fact, there's the factory now. So if he gets a reactor here, get some Hellions out, harass your opponent. Please be a reactor. Oh, beautiful. I'm calling this thing as I go. And basically, harass with Hellions, keep them alive, micro them well, get your starport down then and follow it up with Banshee. Hellions force roaches, which we see roach foreign going down here as well, and a second gas. Roaches come out, defeat the Hellions, but then you come in with Banshees and your opponent has one queen. And Banshees kill queens, and he has nothing to defend against it because roaches really can't attack in the sky. They have the same problem Marauders have in that they can't lean back and aim upwards. It's a bit of a flaw. I'm surprised Zealots can't do it, obviously. Melee. Don't be kidding. But I mean, roaches and Marauders, it's a bit unfortunate. Still, see what happens here. I imagine he will pick this off and replace the building. It would be nice to build a bit closer, a bit faster. But no, not doing that. Not going to listen to what I say. I'm just completely wrong. But maybe he's just building this tech lab for his starport. Is he getting a starport? There's his starport. This is definitely a Banshee build. What he could have done better already is put this factory over here, put Hellions to harass early to keep him on his toes and force roaches, and then use this barracks to make this tech lab. Obviously, there's time now where the tech lab, the starport isn't finished, so obviously had a bit of time to swap that over and get Hellions out to harass. Banshees on this map are strong. Obviously, positions are close by air, so Mutalisk and Banshee play is quite good, although it will get scattered. These Overlords, look at this sight. Let's hold this down for a second. Perfect sight. You can see everything coming. Beautiful. Biggest problem, though, is he doesn't know his opponent is gone anything at all. He doesn't even scatter his base. He doesn't know where he is. In fact, he only knows because he hasn't scattered. In fact, no, he hasn't scattered at all. He has no idea where his opponent is. Oh, this is sneaky. He has seen it though. He is building Hellions in his opponent's base. I like this. He is not reacting to it. He can move these guys over there right now and do it. This is sneaky play. I love it. Overseer coming out as well. Okay, so that's weird. I don't know why you'd get an Overseer, but Hellion coming out will come out just in time and get killed by these two roaches. Move it away. Building a second one. Not microing at all. Yeah, roaches. You don't fight roaches at all. You need to micro those into the drones. Not doing it at all. So, not as good as you could have done it there. 2 overseers. Interesting. That's a lot of gas. Keep in mind, overseers are 100 gas each. So, yeah. I don't know, but it's honestly the most perfect thing you could do for this matchup. Still, Banshee coming out, cloak getting done. What's he going to do? He's got his expansion up and he's starting to power drones. Just checking the income tab right now. 26 drones against 20 from the Terran player. That's what 2 bases does to you. He is getting a Hydralisk down. Has he scouted him or something? Really? That is strange. He has not even seen the Banshees yet. There it is there. So, scooping it up. I am quite surprised that he's known to do this, to be honest with you. Anyway. Moving on now. Banshee's getting completely shut down by this play here. Yeah, sorry, I'm just completely shocked that he's managed to perfectly counter his opponent without even scanning out his base. Anyway, Banshee doing a little bit of damage here. He doesn't have much anti-air, just the queen. He doesn't even need cloak though. Building queens though, 2 queens up, we'll take out the Banshee. There is no cloak there yet though. Overseer's way too far away. He can do decent damage against these drones. Once his overseers come in here, he's going to have to move away or lose this. And he's moving away. Oh, love using my RH. No idea what that means. We do see a factory down here. If he builds a tech lab here, he can just pump out siege tanks to this cliff. Still interesting. Banshee does get killed off. Does a bit of damage, but not much. It was shot down very convincingly, somehow. oGsTheFlame is supply cap though. He has lost his Overlord. Probably the Marines. Didn't quite see that. I'd like to see Vikings take these ones out as well, to be honest with you. Be nice. Overseer coming in here. He's talking about Contaminate, I think. Talking about contaminating the building. He's probably going to do it again here to deny the Banshee. Basically, contaminate or prevent it from building for 20 seconds or so. And he has done it on the barracks. Strange building to do it on. Anyway, I would have preferred to get it on the Banshee to prevent that Banshee, but still. He probably needs to leave some Marines here and just patrol them across to scout for those Overlords. Tech-wise, though, Hydralisk stands very weak. Hydralisk against Zerg. I said Zerg. I meant Terran. Hydralisk against Terran is so weak because Marauders destroy them, Hellions destroy them, Siege Tanks destroy them. Basically, any unit that Terran builds destroys them. You might think, oh, high dip. Yes, Thors will be right against him. Tech Lab, beautiful. Love that Tech Lab. You might think, oh, yeah. Thors, you know, use them to kill Thors, but the Thors kill them quite well too because they have decent armor. Still, I've not found a very good use for Hydralisk. I think I've seen a few players go Hydra Roach against Terran, but it's mostly against bio armies. But I always prefer Banelings with Infestors, obviously. Pushing forward now. This is actually a decent timing push because his opponent really doesn't have that much. He's got a bunker up the top here with 4 Marines in it. He has no Marauders to really deal with the Roaches at all. He needs to get some Marauders out to deal with the Roaches, otherwise he's going to be in trouble. Barracks getting built here. His factory is completely in the wrong spot, so he's not going to have siege tanks out. Viking's going to be completely worthless. This could be game. We'll have to see how this push works out here. Obviously 1 base against 2 as well. So he's slightly behind in economy. He's starting to kill Hydras. You can see why Hydras aren't good. They just don't have much health. Pushing in now. He's attacking stuff now. Going to try and repair. Repairing the wrong unit building. Is he going to get there in time? Oh, loses the building. So there's going to be a push in here. Bunker though. Why? I don't know why he evacuated that bunker. He just got all these guys out of the bunker. Well, I was going to say just repair the bunker and get the guys inside. You'd be right, but no. Instead, he gets all the guys out of the bunker. 1 Banshee's coming out now. If you can cloak and get that. No, take that back. There isn't a Banshee there. Is that a graphics glitch or is that barracks inside that starport? Still. Push coming in here. Not much he can really do about this. I mean, Hydra's not that good. I mean, you saw how much he came in with. He didn't have that much. He's building a Thor somewhere over here. But honestly, that barracks isn't going to be able to do much. Those units are in the wrong spot. He's coming into his main now. I think Zia may be knocked out of this tournament. Very crazy sort of play there by oGsTheFlame, managing to completely deny the Banshee despite not having any vision of his opponent's base. Anyway, what can you do? Yeah, so basically oGsTheFlame in this game. Just keep in mind that the Terran can move out to the island and delay this game as long as possible. I don't see why he would do that. Obviously here, he's coming because it's natural base. There is actually a full dropship with SCVs in it. But yeah, he can't win the game because he can't really get up to this main now. Siege tanks can't seal the cliff behind the natural, that would be just a little bit too strong. Yeah, just gotta sit here and watch this all get destroyed. Not much else that can really go on in this game. This natural does get killed off, but Yeah. Cool. That Hydralisk might even pick up the command center. That would be big. And really, the only building he's going to have left is engineering bay, his factory. And like, yeah, it's pretty hard. In fact, it's going to be impossible for Zo to get up here. He's going to have to like get obviously overseers over there, get roaches and Hydralisk to get in there and just take stuff. Zia GG's, and yes, he does lose, and Zia does go out 2-0 in this best of 3. So he, oGsTheFlame will progress on to the finals, and he will play against Captain Jack in the next round. So stay tuned. Might be able to cast that game.